race fans, welcome back to Garden Canyon Run for another edition of ToP CaT. We got a couple of good rounds here. We're into rounds 8 and 9 now. We're going to see cars from teams Grumpy Cloud, G4 Diecast Racing, Uncle Elvis Racing, and Lily's Boneyard today. I'm Brock Wheeler. I'm going to bring you all the action as usual. Alright, and I have to tell you that the weather's all over the place today. It's a mix of rain, bright sunshine, there's water on the track. I mean, you'll see it's all over the place today. But we've got some fans here at the track down at the finish straight, little race fans that are just dying to see some action on the most dangerous track in the Northwest. Also got some of the old entries from some tournaments past here. There's a look at Sports Car Corner. Then we got entries that have already been eliminated from the series. We got some entries there that are going to get a chance to win back in, including our former ToP CaT, Matthew Devers there. We got the field of current entrants here. And then, of course, we have our current ToP CaT, who is Mega G from G4 Diecast Racing, and we're going to give him a practice run as his custom here at the track to sort of take the temperature for the day, if you know what I mean. This is Mega G in that beautiful Nissan 350Z. He's already beaten one challenger since he's been ToP CaT. And entering backwards, yep, entering turn 3 backwards is not the way to go. But we can see, is that going to be how it is for Mega G today? We have to wait and find out. First up, we got Lily the dog from Lily's Boneyard driving that front run in Fairmont. The front run of Fairmont's a little bit heavier of a car. Up against Ralph from Team Grumpy Cloud, driving that modified Hotwheels Batmobile. And right here on the inside, taking the whole shot. Oh, kind of a mess. What a beautiful recovery from Lily. Wow. And once again, rolls over, belly up, rights herself yet again. Another look at that, and Lily, man, Lily the dog got the exit of turn 1 all wrong, but really made it. Made a beautiful recovery coming down the descent. Collected 3 points, off to a pretty decent start here. There's those 4 cars that she parked up against that are waiting for their chance to try to get back into this series one more time. And there's Lily herself behind the wheel there, you can see her. Lily the dog. So we get back up into the start gate here for run number 2. And we're going to see Lily the dog on the outside. We got Ralph on the inside. Ralph looks like he's getting the whole shot. Oh, he's not able to come across checkpoint 3, and so not able to tie things up. Let's take another look at what happened on turn 1 there to wind up with Lily the dog on belly up. Yeah, just got bullied into a bad line and didn't have enough speed. Too bad Ralph couldn't take advantage of that and get any more than 2 points. Remember, in this series we have 8 on the track. We have 8 checkpoints. First car across the checkpoint is the car that earns the point. Most points wins after 4 runs, and then the winner's going to go up. The winner's going to get an opportunity to face the current ToP CaT. And that, of course, is Mega G, who you saw in that practice run at the opening of the day here. Alright, run number 3. We got Ralph on the outside, we got Lily the dog on the inside. It's really tight. Oh, man. So Lily the dog collects 3 points again. What a beautiful battle in the turn 1, and Ralph won it from the outside, from the slow lane. Made it across checkpoint 1, but then just blew it coming toward checkpoint 2. This is a good time to point out that Lily the dog is driving that front runner in Fairmont called Uncle Sam, and it does have a little bit of suspension on it. The chassis is free to move on its axles there. As you can see, it kind of bounce around a little bit, and I haven't been able to determine whether that's a benefit for it or not, but it's pretty cool nonetheless. Let's take another look at this run here. and see just what happened. Yeah, Lily the dog bullied Ralph right off of the entrance to turn 1 and just took over from there. So never made it past checkpoint 3 at all. Comes away with a win. So that means Ralph is out of it. Is going to leave the series and join those cars that are waiting for their chance to win back in. And Lily the dog is going to have an opportunity to go up against Mega G now, the current top cat. Of course, we got Tom, Dick, and Harry, the daylight, dollar short daylight work crew out there getting our cars back together, so that we can have these races going for you. Here's our top cat, Mega G, once again. And here in run number 1, we got Mega G on the inside, we got Lily the dog on the outside. Mega G running away with it. Oof. Running into trouble at turn 3. Lily the dog left high and dry right at the very beginning of the entrance to turn 1 with taking a look at what happened to her. She's not even in the picture here. And unlike our former top cat, Mega G handles turn 2 really nicely. Just seems to have turn 2 dialed in. It's the rest of the track that he still has to work on a little bit. But oh, there's a look at Lily the dog just having trouble. Oh, and running right into the fence there. Some kind of steering issue coming down the opening straight. So Mega G takes run number 1. Back up in the start gate, Mega G's on the outside, Lily the dog on the inside taking the whole shot, looking pretty good coming into the descent. Well, she makes it across checkpoint 4, which is better than she did in the first heat. So she's able to tie things up here with Mega G. And holds her line in turn 1 real nice. Recovers from that drift there onto the descent, but having trouble with turn 3. Turn 3's especially if you have the line wrong, turn 3 is just a dickens to get through. But we'll get the crew out there to get her straightened out, back up into the start gate so we can move right along to run number 3. Lily the dog on the outside, Mega G on the inside. Ooh, and a nice battle, but Mega G taking it. Oof. Oh, wow, now for the second time in the track's history, someone getting hung up on the support system just at turn 2. This is shades of Nick Devers in his Cybertruck from a few rounds ago. Oof, man, a beautiful 360 there. By Mega G right in front of the G4 Diecast banner at the entry to turn 2. Alright, run number 4. It's still anyone's match here. Can anyone get past turn 4? Oh man, Mega G with a beautiful run down through turn 2 and taking it all the way down to the bottom end of the track. Oof, man. Well, it's not a perfect run by any means, but getting down into the bottom section of track for the first time of the day. Oh, and there's Lily the dog left high and dry up in turn 1. From the inside, from what is traditionally the faster lane, losing out to Mega G, and look at that beautiful drift into turn 2, setting himself up perfectly. Man, that is some expert driving right there, handling turn 3 really nicely. And you can see here navigating, getting off the porch there. There's a bit of a hump there. The outside, the inside line is the line to take between turn 4 and turn 5. So that means Mega G is retaining the crown of Top Cat We'll retain the loftiest perch in the garden, and we're going to move on to another round here. We got Daddy G for G4 Diecast Racing and that Cadillac ZoomIn MaSHuP up against Rowan for Uncle Elvis Racing, driving another ZoomIn MaSHuP that I'm going to call the Mastaptor. And right here, we're going to take a little moment here to say that there's a situation, I'm not sure if it's the car or the gate, but you're going to see that Rowan has some trouble getting out of the gate. Put some effort into the start gate to make sure it's as fair as possible, but I think it still might be partially the start gate. You're going to have to take a look at this, and we're going to chalk it up to sometimes racing just isn't fair. You can also see that Rowan has one heck of a fast car there with a really fast finish. So let's take another look at this first run. Daddy G getting out of the gate first, as I was talking about, getting the whole shot, but Rowan right up on his bumper right away. Daddy G with a spectacular crash. Coming down at the bottom of the descent. And Rowan not able to capitalize on that. So after one run, it's not much in it, just 2 points to 1 Daddy G over Rowan. So now for run number 2, Daddy G's on the inside, Rowan's on the outside. Rowan closing it down immediately after turn 1. Trying, oh man. Well, there's a perfect run by Daddy G, and what a heck of a fight Rowan put up. I will say that because of the start gate situation and the uncertainty there, we're going to have some kind of a series with only these ZoomIn MaSHuPS. That'll also include Nick Devers in your Cybertruck, because they're just too cool not to give some track time to. Man, what a run this was. Rowan trying to come right up Daddy G's backside there after turn 3, pardon my phrasing. That's just an excellent bit of driving by both those drivers right there. Nice job, both of you. But it is 8 points for Daddy G and none for Rowan. So we got some points to make up here, Rowan. Rowan's on the inside this time. Daddy G's getting the whole shot. Rowan's closing it down again. Oh, and taking an opportunity to pass Daddy G. Oh, and not able to take it down off the porch onto the final stretch. Daddy G making a mess of some of our former entrants there. Look at Rowan close this down right by the entrance of turn 1. Daddy G taking a better line down the descent. Oof, until right there, until the entrance to turn 3. And then Rowan makes his move, but can't come across checkpoint any farther than checkpoint 4 and off the porch. Should have taken that inside line, possibly. But in any event, it's 13-3 Daddy G over Rowan. So mathematically, it's not possible. But we're going to see what Rowan's able to do here from the outside line. Rowan trying to make a pass. Oh! Man, a beautiful attempt from Rowan with odds stacked against them. That was a great job. Yeah, we're going to have an exhibition race that's nothing but these ZoomIn MaSHuPS. But in any event, Daddy G's taking this battle and moving on. Rowan, you're going to go into the... Ooh, look at this battle coming down out of turn 2, coming down to the descent. Through turn 3. And Daddy G just muscles Rowan off the track right there and takes over. Man, excellent job, Rowan and Daddy G both. Beautiful. So Rowan's going to be out of it, going to join those cars, waiting for a chance to win back in. Daddy G's going to move on. And we're going to have a little intra-team matchup here. Daddy G against Mega G. To see who's going to become our new top cat. Will Mega G hold on to the crown? Or will Daddy G take over? Only one way to find out. Hold on to your lunch pail, folks. G in that beautiful 350Z. Mega G in the inside, Daddy G in the outside. Mega G with the whole shot. Daddy G making a great pass. Oof. Mega G never giving up, taking it all the way down to the finish straight. Oh man, so our first run of the heat is fantastic. It's a beautiful battle in the turn 1. Daddy G makes a great pass, but only after checkpoint 1. He's able to pick up those two, number 2 and number 3, checkpoint number 2 and number 3. And that's when Mega G comes from behind and takes over and picks up these checkpoint 4, checkpoint 5, checkpoint 6. Oh, but can't hold it together to get across the final 2 checkpoints. So it's 4-2 with 1 run down. Mega G over Daddy G. And once we get these cars straightened out, we get back up in the start gate for run number 2. Mega G's on the outside, Daddy G's on the inside. Daddy G with a whole shot this time. Looking good coming on the descent. Oh man! And Daddy G with a perfect run. Including a sweet recovery before turn 4. We're gonna have to take another look at that. And you see here, look at the sun has come out. The weather is just, you know, wait 5 minutes, and if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes and it'll change here. Alright, Daddy G getting across checkpoint 1 there out of turn 1 beautifully. Mega G having some trouble getting into a spin. Slowing him way down. And Daddy G just putting on an exhibition here. Oh, onto his roof, but look at him recover into turn 4. Take that inside line to turn 5, and then keep it perfectly straight. Woo! That's some excellent driving right there, Daddy G. Alright, Mega G, do you have an answer for him? That's my question to you. Yeah, you, I'm talking to you. You can do this, come on, you're the top cat. Alright, run number 3. Mega G on the inside, Daddy G on the outside. Mega G with a whole shot. Little spin into turn 2. Looking good. Taking it down across checkpoint 6, but can't get any farther than that. In doing so, I believe that's going to tie things back up. Yeah, here we go, Mega G with a beautiful start right out of the gate. Look at that spin, setting himself up really nice out of turn 2. Oof, leaving Daddy G in his dust. Showing off those recovery skills. Able to come out of turn 3, not in the best place, but recovering nicely. And just, yeah, once again, not able to keep it perfectly straight coming down to the finish line. That could be what separates him and Daddy G. We're gonna have to see here. It's tied up, coming in their run 4. We got Daddy G on the inside in what is traditionally the faster lane. Mega G from the outside, taking the whole shot. Daddy G with a pass coming down turn 2. Oh man, now I think we still have a tie match here. I think that was 2 points apiece, and I'm right. Look at this, Mega G from the outside with the whole shot, taking that first checkpoint, running into some trouble at turn 2, and that's where Daddy G makes a beautiful pass coming down the descent. Grabbing checkpoint 3 and checkpoint 4 despite a pretty bad exit out of turn 3. 2 points apiece, tied up. It's 12 points all. We're gonna have to go to a tiebreaker, folks. Mega G's on the inside, Daddy G's on the outside. Mega G with a whole shot. Oh, Daddy G attempted to make a pass on the top straight. Unable to do it, Mega G taken over. And that's all it's going to take right there. Mega G is going to retain the top cat crown, the loftiest perch in the garden. Look at that, Daddy G tried to take a peek up the outside, heading toward turn 2, but ran right into Mega G and didn't get around him and lost all his momentum. Beautiful display by Mega G and by Daddy G. Fantastic job all the way around. So that means Daddy G is still in it. He's going to stay in the field of cars that have earned their spot in the field. Mega G stays as top cat. And that's it, folks. Thanks for joining us. I want to say thanks once again to our sponsors. All of you who've taken the time to build these cars and send them in here. We really appreciate it. They're just fantastic. These cars are amazing. Thanks to all of you tuning in to watch. If you're new to the channel, you know, we've got tournaments going back to the fall of 2020. You can go back and check out the playlist and get up to speed. Consider subscribing. It's a good way to stay up to speed. And if you like helping out small channels, watch another video right after this one from us. That's what really helps us out. Hey, thanks a lot, folks. I'm Brock Wheeler. It's been my pleasure to be here bringing you the action today. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.